Today is roguelike/roguelite day, and in this video we are playing Tainted Grail Conquest. Alright, let's get to the main video after this short intro. Hello everyone, I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're all staying safe. Kenra here, and thanks for tuning in. I had this game in my Steam wishlist for quite a while when it was still on early access, and at the time of this recording, I am glad that it just recently released its full version, aka it finally went out of early access. So let's read the words from its Steam store page. This game is a unique, infinitely replayable, story-driven hybrid between a deck-building roguelike and an RPG game. Explore the ever-changing maps, fight with deadly enemies, and learn what happened to the cursed island of Avalon. Avalon sounds familiar. I think it's from the Arthurian legends, right? Man, I can't speak words today. Anyway, looking at the Steam's store page, this game currently has around 900 reviews, and it has very positive reviews for that matter. So let's check first the options. I've already tweaked these before recording just to make sure that the audio, especially the music volume, doesn't drown out my commentating. Yeah, so it's already good. We do have the controls here, some shortcut keys, I think. So we'll be able to grow accustomed to this as we play the game more, right? Okay, so I haven't actually played this game at all, even during its early access. So this gameplay would be from a totally or absolute beginner's perspective. So let's check the other stuff here before doing a new run. So we have save slots here. So we actually have, okay, we can have up to 3 save slots. And the journal. Now I wonder though, if each save slot is going to be like not related to each other, right? So this, for example, this save slot is a totally different run compared to this one, etc., right? Now for the journal, we will have unlockables here that will be added to our, I guess, wiki. I don't know, but okay, unlockables is always good for a game, right? It's some people actually strive to go for 100% unlock of things. Okay, so we don't have anything at all. Cool. All right, looking forward to doing some to unlock a lot of these stuff, or hopefully 100%. Who knows? If we really get hooked in this game, then yeah, why not, right? But enough of that. Let's now click on or start a new run. Here we go. Oh, okay. So there's actually character creation. Cool. So I'll probably go. Does it matter really? You know what? Let's go for a female. And then where's the hair? There you go. Hairstyle. Cool. So it's actually cool that these type of games, or well, for this genre, we have a game like this that also has a character creation. You know what? Is there a random here? Okay, gear customization will be unlocked after the tutorial. Oh, okay. We have tattoos as well. Unfortunately, I'm not the tattoo kind of guy. But that's just me, right? To each is his or her own. This one is a bit... Alright. You know what? I'm not going to put any tattoo on my character. Facial hair. Okay. There's only 5 hairstyles right now, so let me do this one, I guess. And hair color, what hair color should we do? Okay, a little bit of like this maybe, that should be fine. Okay, here we go. What's this? Skin color? Oh yeah, alright, this is skin color. So I'll probably just go for this one. And our character name, of course, would be... There you go. Alright, let's start the game. Tainted Grail Conquest is a roguelite game. This means that it's meant to be infinitely replayable. Your journey will consist of short runs, and each run will be a different adventure. You will encounter different patterns of enemies, characters, and locations each time you play. And the more you play, the more content you will unlock. Nice. After winning or losing, you will start over. But don't worry, certain aspects of your progression will be saved throughout all of your runs, as typical of Rogue or of this type of genre of games, right? So good luck. Here we go. Let's left click.
King Arthur promised us safety on these shores. Instead, we found stormy seas, rocks like shark teeth, and treacherous mists. Those few who managed to land will be set by hunger, cold, and nightmares born of weirdness. My people settled around a gnarled old statue.
Oh, the volume's not
Though
too
we
loud.
did not understand its origin or purpose, the enemy seemed to avoid it. That was good enough. For a time. In the end, the winds of weirdness only grew stronger, and the statue failed to protect the settlement. There was fear, despair, and then nothingness, as reality melted around us.
Alright, cool intro. I hope it wasn't too loud
You
for you.
awake to nothingness. All you can sense is darkness. A dense mass of emptiness so total that even your thoughts disintegrate.
Okay, so we're supposed to
Then
left.
you hear whistling. An eternity seems to pass before something materializes in the darkness with you. Something angry.
Damn it, you weren't supposed to land here. Damn it all to hell.
Okay.
The creature pauses for a moment, clearly weighing up some options. He taps a finger against one of his horns.
Now, listen, there's a lot to do and no time to waste.
Ooh,
What can we try?
I love the voice acting or the voiceover in this game. I always love when games like these have nice, cool voiceover or voice acting. It really adds to the atmosphere. It adds to the oomph factor, right? At least for me. All right. Awesome. That's 2+ points already for me. So if it was a 6 out of 10, now it's 8 out of 10. Just for that cool intro, cool voice acting. What's happening? Who are you? Great. You know what?
Perfect. You can speak, and yes, these are really great questions. No easy answers, though. Sorry to disappoint.
Some humor
Now,
here?
listen closely. Are you ready? Brace yourself, because what I'm going to tell you is rather important. You're gone. Your village is gone. Everything you've ever known is gone. Yes, everything and everyone, including your very own self, as I mentioned already. However,
The creature taps two hooves together, marking a dramatic pause.
there is a small chance, an infinitesimally tiny chance, really, to bring it all back.
Well, there is a chance.
You were saved from death in order to keep your reality from falling apart. But, well, it's not going to be easy. First, we must ensure that you're in good enough condition to actually do anything. Which brings us to the problematic part. Your body.
You squint down at your feet and hands in the darkness. They seem perfectly fine.
Oh no. Oh, goodness me, no. That's just an illusion. I had to get you here somehow, didn't I? Otherwise, you'd start talking about the afterlife and whatnot. And this, my friend, is not an afterlife. This is a total mess. But let's see what we can do. Here, this little trick should get us started at least.
Whoa. Okay, so nice. Nice graphics too, you know. Now it's just a matter of the gameplay, right? And if the gameplay is as good as I read from the reviews or the description, then man, this could be like what, a 9 or 10 out of 10 game. I rarely give games 10 out of 10 reviews from my own review stuff or review sheet, but anyway, here we go. So these are the classes. One is immediately available to us, which is the Weird Hunter. There's the Pathfinder. Can we actually click on this? No. This class will be unlocked with game progression. Okay, so each of the other classes will be unlocked as we progress through the game. Cool. So I guess this is the the basic or the introduction class. Fine. Weird Hunters focus on dealing as much damage as possible using quick strikes or powerful blows. Alright, and that symbol above is the symbol of the Weird Hunter. Alright, so let's click on the Weird Hunter. Weird Hunter, faction. Alright, so we have factions. Children of Morrigan. Base HP 100, base damage 8 to 12. So this is our character, right? We were female. Why does she have a tattoo though? We didn't choose a tattoo, right? Cool sword. Weird Hunters focus on dealing as much. Alright, so we read that. Ultimate, alright, so we have ultimate abilities as well. Weird, I think there was one other game that had a similar concept of ultimate abilities. What was it? Was it Gorgon Quest? But it's worded differently. And my video card is cranking up right now. Wow. Okay. Calm down. Calm down, video card. So Weird Hunters call upon a beast of the weirdness to deal massive amounts of damage to an enemy, depending on the number of charges they spend. They charge their ultimate ability by landing hits on enemies. Okay. We have a passive skill. Every hit you deal leaves a hunter mark. 4 hunter marks make enemies vulnerable. And is there a tooltip? Nope. Can I click? Nope. Okay. Is it here? World vulnerable? No. NPC. So far we have this one, this guy we discovered. So there's actually no description if you hover your cursor on it or click on it. Right click. Nope. So they're just there to unlock. And no description. We have cards and nothing happens when I click on them. No tooltip. Interesting. So this is actually just to keep track of your progress, not to give you information. Okay. I thought this would be like also like a Wikipedia, right? Anyway. So let's select. So developers, why didn't you bother like any tooltip right here? That would have been great, but hopefully inside the game there will be a tooltip or an explanation of what these keywords mean. Okay, here we go.
Well, it seems your soul isn't strong enough to be picky about its vessel yet. Don't worry, you'll grow.
You'll grow.
Now, we need to see whether my little trick actually worked.
What
The
trick?
goat weaves his fingers in an intricate series of gestures. With a final flourish, he conjures a terrifying creature into the emptiness.
Aha, here we go. This is a powerful Avalonian warlock. But don't worry, he's not really here. Not in the truest sense. Your goal here is simple. Fight. Show me that you've got what it takes.
Okay. I keep trying to remember what his accent or his voice, who he reminds me of. Some actor. Anyway, you can rotate the game's camera by holding the right click and zoom, blah blah. Okay, zoom with the mouse wheel. Okay, there you go. I like this view better, I guess. Okay, so we got a block card. It actually blocks the next hit taken, so no matter how hard the hit is, I guess. And it only lasts for one turn. We got a couple of attack cards here. So it deals one hit for 8 to 12 damage. Now here's our special ability, or our ultimate ability, which deals one hit for, right now it's 1 damage, but if I right click, it says here hold to see more info. We need to charge it up, so it adds or it gains more damage. So with 16 plus charges, each charge adds 25% base damage. Cool. So that's our combo, I guess. So we have 3 action points here, or 3 energy, right? Each card, I guess the action points cost is right here on the top left for each card. So each one costs 1. So let's see, let's block. Let's try to block. I guess it will block the 10 damage. So typical to most rogue deck builders, roguelike deck builders, enemies might show you their intentions of what they'll do next, so you can act accordingly. So hopefully the block means we can, like, what it means here, if we, hopefully I understand it correctly, that we will negate the entire 10 damage. Now let's hit him for 1, 2. Okay, so he has a debuff here. It says 2 hunter marks, reach 4 to make enemy vulnerable. Now, cool thing is, at least there is now a tooltip here that says, so every 4 hits we make the enemies vulnerable, and the vulnerable effect doubles the damage received by the enemy. So cool. That's a good combo for our ultimate, right? When it gets fully charged. So let's end our turn because we don't have any more energy. It's the enemy's turn. Alright, so we completely negated that one. So pay close to enemy intents. Hovering on them will tell you what they want to do in their turn. So now, he will actually hit us twice for 10 damage each. So yeah, 1 block protects only 1 hit, right? 1 instance. So we will need to do a stun. That means he will not be able to do any attack at all. But this costs 2 action points. So we'll only have, well, that's enough for us to do an attack as well. So there you go. Let's stun him. And he got encased in ice. And there you go. So we need 1 more to activate our hunter mark, right? To make him vulnerable. Let's end our turn. So far the gameplay is not that strange for anyone who has been playing this type of genre, or this genre, which is roguelike or roguelite deck builders. So he deals 1 damage again. We need to block, then get to attack again. There you go, another one. Now he's vulnerable. It actually says the duration is 1. So my assumption is, now interestingly enough, why didn't one of our attacks consume the vulnerable? Does this mean that, let's see, effect that doubles damage received from any source? Does this mean that he becomes vulnerable for the entire turn, and all of the attacks for that entire turn while he's vulnerable will have the effect, right? So it's not consumed by just 1 attack. So any attack, so all of the rest of the attack while he's vulnerable will gain the bonus. Interesting, but it only has a duration of 1 turn. I guess that's what it means. So we'll see. Yeah, correct. So now the vulnerable is gone. Now we do have another new card here called, it's an attack. It will hit him for 3 hits. So if our assumption was correct, so let's see, his intention is he's preparing for a special attack. So we don't need to block. So let's hit him for 3 times, I mean. So now he's vulnerable. So if our assumption were correct, that means if I attack now, this will not be consumed, but this will gain. As you can see here now, the hit is now computed, right, with the added bonus of vulnerable. So it's now, instead of 8 to 12, it's now 16 to 24 because we doubled, right? We doubled it. Yes, it says here vulnerable double. So if we attack, that didn't consume the vulnerable debuff. Cool. So that means we can just walk away, and we can even stack this, I assume. I hope. I hope this stacks. So there's actually another one here that's on the way. So if we can actually do multiple of those small strikes, we can get maybe 2 to 3 vulnerables per turn. Probably 2 only. And then, yeah, perform our special attack with twice. So hopefully it stacks. That means if we get twice, we do 2 vulnerables on him, he will get 200% incoming damage, right? We'll see we'll know for sure once we're able to do that. But for now, let's do this, and our charge is still at 15% base damage, so it's still low. Okay, cool, that's fine. Let's end our turn. Holy crap. Each class has an ultimate ability. It is charged by specific actions. Check out how to charge it and use it often. So we are actually charged here with 10. Like, but here's the problem though. He's gonna hit us for 50. And we don't have any block or stun. So that's gonna be ouch. Alright, so let's strike him thrice. There you go. So he has now 1 vulnerable. And he has 1 on the way. Unfortunately, if there was another one small strike, we could have seen what the effect will be if how this the stacking effect, right? Okay, so let's do 2 attacks, and there's nothing we can do about it. Okay, now we're gonna get that big crunch. Ow. And now we actually, alright, remember to stock up on combat items and use them often. So I guess it's the top left here with the healing mixture. We got 1 right now. It restores 25 HP. So okay, nice of you. Sometimes they'll make the difference between life and death, I agree. So we can block his attack twice with 2 blocks, right? So let's do that. And unfortunately, oh, cool. Actually, you know what? Let's do an attack here. Now, the good thing about our ultimate is it actually doesn't spend or require an energy or action point. So we actually now have 16 charges, which is... So the maximum bonus will be 25% base damage. So good thing about that is we actually got him vulnerable. So my guess is if he wasn't vulnerable, this only damages him between 32 to 48. Okay, my math is correct. So let's do this one now. There you go. So it didn't consume the vulnerable debuff, and he also got 1 more hunter mark. Now the hunter mark doesn't say that it lasts. There's no duration, right? So that means it stays with him unless the enemy has a way to remove debuffs. Now, the other curious thing I noticed in this game is we have the usual draw pile. We have the usual discard pile. Now, I wonder what the difference is between the discard, the grave, and exile. Let's left click. Okay, cool. So left clicking shows you the graveyard. It says here each card is placed here after it's played. These cards are moved to your discard pile at the end of each turn. Ah, I see. So the discard pile, so it immediately get discarded after played. It goes to the graveyard first, and then at the end of your turn, it goes to the discard. So if you have cards or skills or abilities that recycles from the graveyard instead of the discard pile, then maybe you can reuse them in your turn as long as you have the energy, right? Or maybe there are some cards or abilities that actually picks a card from your graveyard and then immediately plays them without requiring any action points. That could be a cool combo. You will see that as well sometimes in other, card games like Magic the Gathering. What else? What about exile? What's the exile for? These cards are removed from your deck until the end of combat. Okay. Exception: ability cards get back to your hand each turn. I see. So, do the cards actually have an exile keyword for them to go here? It says these cards are removed from your deck. Yeah, if you use them, they will go here except for ability cards. Now, the card does probably have to say exile, right? After you use them. Okay. So now that we know that, that's good to know. We do have 2 blocks, so we'll block his hits. Alright. No damage there. Now he's gonna do a buff on himself. Unfortunately, we don't have any stun. So let's just do small strikes. That will give him the vulnerable debuff. And then let's strike him twice. There you go. Okay, cool. We still haven't done enough hits on him for him to have 2 vulnerable debuffs. I'm curious what it will do. Does it mean it will give him 200%. So yeah, we'll do 200% incoming damage bonus to him. We'll see. So what is his special ability or buff? Oh crap. So he got armor. Okay. So it does say here, if I click on this, no, it doesn't say anything. There was a tooltip here that went away fast. My guess is this will obviously is for obvious reasons this will reduce incoming damage, right? Okay. So luckily we have a new card that says each hit, deal 1 hit and then reduce the enemy's armor until end of combat. So hopefully it will reduce this one. Now I wonder when this happened, when he got 200% base damage until end of combat. Holy, okay. So that was the buff, I guess. So wow, until end of combat, that's huge. So we need to block twice before I forget, and then we have enough to reduce his armor to 0, back to 0, I hope. Okay, there you go. So we don't have enough energy. Let's end our turn, and then he whacks us without any effect. Okay, good thing we have a stun, because look at that, we don't have a block. He will hit us next with 40 damage. The problem is this costs 2. And if we do this, if we attack him, he'll get the debuff. And unfortunately, we don't have enough of this to... Is it worth it, do you think? Because he got vulnerable. Maybe, you know what? Yeah, I think it should be fine. Okay, let's consume this. Okay. Hopefully that was a wise decision, instead of wasting the vulnerable, right? Debuff on him. Make sure to hover on your... Yeah, correct. So he intends to summon an ally. Now let's see. We haven't seen any abilities yet, right? That goes to the exile. Okay, so we don't need to block. We don't need this for now. If we reduce his armor to negative, it doesn't say if there's any effect on the character or the enemy. So let's just do small strikes. There you go. And then if I do this again, awesome. And then one more attack. Now he got the... Alright. Oh, okay. So it doesn't increase the incoming damage, but it will increase the duration. So now, instead of going away this turn, there will still be one more for the next turn. So we don't need to worry about... Okay, we don't need to worry about consuming this now, right? Because we will get another... The vulnerable effect will still be there. Okay, cool. Awesome. That's good to know. Here we go. What is his... Okay, allies. I hope it's not... Okay, 2 10 hit point allies. They will hit us though. I wonder who attacks first. There's no initiative or turn order here that I can see. And the game doesn't say. That will be clear because we only have 2 blocks and he hits for 20. I hope he attacks first. Right? There's no clear indication here who attacks first. Okay, game. I don't know if it's in the wiki somewhere, but that would be a bit helpful if there was a turn order. But you know what? We need this. So let's block. Let's block. He doesn't have armor, so let's do a small strike. There you go. So now he still has a vulnerable, and oh, on the next turn it still actually is present. So we don't need to consume this. We can wait. So I hope that will be the wise decision. So we'll get hit hopefully by this guy first, and then hopefully by this one. So we only get 4 damage, right? Well, let's see. Let's see what the turn order is for the enemies, and if it's consistent that the big guy attacks first. Okay, come on, big guy. No! Okay. Is it from left to right? Huh. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Because we blocked this 2 and then he damaged us for 4. Cool. Let's see if in the next turn is also still left to right. Because now we only have 1 block. We probably always need to do this for now. Okay. Oh crap. Where is the vulnerable? I thought there was 2 duration. Oh no. What did I miss? That's crap. Okay, anyway. Let's do this one. Alright, cool. We actually killed them. So now our block will block his attack. Cool. We won't take any damage. We got 1 more attack. There you go. And this doesn't go away. So we can reserve this. Cool. So far, it's going a bit well. And he's gonna buff himself again. So we don't need block for now. We don't need this for now. Let's do small strikes. Cool, and another small strike. Now he has to. We can do this now because we can only charge up to 20. And we hit him for 100 plus damage. Oh, we actually have 1 more. How did we get 1 more attack? I mean 1 more energy. No, this doesn't give us that ability. Or 1 energy if we are maximum. Okay. That maybe I just misread. I thought we already consumed everything. So I'll just do this one because this one only lasts for 1 turn, right? Well, this one until end of combat. So let's do this. So hopefully, even if he buffs himself, it will deduct from here, and we'll just have to reduce lesser amount of armor. Hopefully. Okay, minus 10. It's now 15. The enemy created a barrier. Oh crap. Attacking it won't count as a hit. Oh no. However, other effects of your cards like armor reduction will work. So this is the barrier, 25. So if we attack him, instead of the HP, it will reduce this. And it will not count as a hit for our combos, like ultimate ability, etc. And even the vulnerable maybe. I wonder, there's still 2 times here. I wonder if this actually means he will get 2 times the amount. So that means 200%, right? I need to block once. Alright. And then it's cool that on the card you can see that they're actually animated here, right? That's cool. Okay, let's do small strikes. There you go. So we removed the barrier. Good thing that we had a lot of debuff. So this one, if I remember correctly, this one hits for 8 to what? 8 to 12, right? The armor, or oh, because the armor maybe reduces 15%. Does this mean? Yeah, I think so. So that's why it wasn't. So if this wasn't there, we probably would have seen 24 to 32 or 36. Yeah, I think so. So this actually stacks. So it's 2 times the 100%. But it does say here that the duration is only 1. So this goes away. So let's do an attack. We did block, right? There you go. So let's do an attack. Awesome. And what? Oh, it's 3 times now. Oh, and the duration also increased. Cool. So the stack is the multiplier as well as the duration. Cool. Okay, alright, now, oh, cool, we got the stun. Awesome. Because he's gonna hit us for 4 times. For 5 damage each. Good thing we have the stun. Okay, now there's only 1 duration. So this will go away next time. So even if we hit him with small strikes, there you go. So we probably need to we probably would want to consume this while this is in effect. Yeah. So as not to waste it. There you go. Bam. Oh, we actually have 4 now. Oh, that's actually a good idea because I forgot this counts as a hit. So we stacked 4 times and now it will still have something next turn. Awesome. Alright, so almost a third. Okay, so we got 1 block. That's cool. I actually need to do this, but hopefully we're not gonna... We need a small strike and this counts as a hit, right? So that means we get to increase the duration until next turn and stack this up to 5. Okay, here we go. There you go. So now this is 19 to 28. Cool. See, this one now is 38 to 57. So let's see. Alright, that's 5 times and we have until next turn. Hopefully we can charge this up by a lot to take advantage of it. That's 500% increased damage. So if we remember correctly, this is supposed to be... I forgot, man. I forgot the basic damage of this. We need to take advantage of this though. If he's gonna buff himself again, we can stun him. Because the buff might be the barrier again, which could suck. Yeah, I'd probably do that. Though the problem is this will go away now. Yeah, that's unfortunate. So if we, however, if we do small strikes and then this one, then that would mean 6 times and another duration, right? So let's do that. There you go. And then let's hit him. Bam! So now this is 6 times and we get it until next turn. Nice. We extend its duration. Cool. So I was gonna do this to reduce armor, but I think that was a better decision. Alright, he hits us twice for 10 damage each. I wonder if we can kill him now. So the small strikes... Interesting. Should we block or should we just attack? I want to keep this going, the vulnerable state. We can block once. We still can live. So, yeah, let's do this. Let's attack. There you go. Can we kill him? Oh, 60 to 91. Yeah, I think we can kill him now. With this and this, right? So, bam. Alright, and then, bam. Yeah! Oh, what? We didn't get anything? No reward? Seriously? Just pure tutorial? Oh, man. Oh, well. Victory should be enough for us, right? As a reward. Okay, well, that was fun. That was a bit fun, right? There was some puzzle there that we had to think a bit just to make sure that we maximize or learn our combo well. And yeah, that's cool. So we didn't get any experience points. That's too bad because it was a tutorial. But yeah, victory!
Well, colour me impressed. I didn't expect that. Have you been here before and I just didn't recognise you? Anyway, after that performance, I'll assume you don't need any more direction. So, I'll send you to your destination. Your main objective for now will be to push forwards, survive, kill the 4 Guardians. Then we'll talk.
Kill the 4 Guardians. What? So that's our main objective. Okay.
Listen, it's been 4 years since humans landed on these shores. 4 years of strife, fear, and hunger. At least that's what you tell yourselves. And 4 years of war you were destined to lose because even the mightiest human wizards are no match for the Avalonians.
Seeing your expression, it makes an impatient grimace, stepping from one foot to the other.
Okay.
The war, but then that
Oh crap,
wizard,
I skipped.
Merlin? Well, he had an idea. Your king, Arthur, he had another brilliant idea. Both stubborn mules, both playing with powers they didn't understand and were never meant to understand. And so we're here, in this corrupted reality, strung together with the last strand of somebody's goodwill.
Alright, let's go. That was cool. Traversing weirdness without a weird candle makes you weaker by adding dangerous cards to your deck. Oh, there you go. So there's a light concept similar to Darkest Dungeons, but that a different penalty though. It adds something to our deck, right? Negative cards to our deck. Okay, that's good to know. Come on. Oh, there you go. So we got new items, 2 journal pages, 1 weird candle, and what's the other stuff? We use left mouse button or WASD to move around. There you go. We need to speak to this slayer. Speak to the strange man. Alright, I wonder... Alright, change camera zoom with mouse scroll wheel. There you go. There you go. This is nice graphics for a deck builder roguelite. Or roguelike, right? Man, there's a lot of bonus points that I give this game. So it's now up to what? 8 out of 10. Because we haven't fully explored the system yet, the game system. The combat mechanics for the combat mechanics are good or great. So that's a point there. So far I rate this at 8 out of 10, but it could go as high as 10 out of 10. I rarely give games 10 out of 10, probably maybe 9.5, right? Because nobody or no game should be perfect, or no game is perfect. I don't know. But yeah, 9.5 was almost like considered perfect for me. Okay, so that's very high already. Alright, so let's check here. We have our health. Burn level, none. Weird candle has sputtered out. Weirdness is everywhere and it brings unexpected dangers. Press 1 to use weird candle. Do we need it now? Probably not yet. We are in our village, my guess. We do have some houses here, and this actually says...
Right now, this building is an abandoned ruin. However, during your travels, you might find someone who'd be willing to settle in here and help you with your quest.
Okay, so that means we can recruit people or other champions to help us or accompany us in our quest, and they will live here, or maybe some other village folks as well. Maybe a blacksmith, typical, right? Blacksmith, or hey, there you go, a cook. Okay, so the graphics are really great. It's a bit dark, or maybe that's their intention. The devs' intention, I mean, is for the settings to be gloomy or gritty or dark, which is, I guess, it's fine. Alright, let's step.
Where your hometown once was, a lone man sits among the remains. He doesn't notice you. Only when you walk right up to him, he turns his blank stare toward you.
It's not my farmhold, is it? I'm from up north, the land of fog. I don't know what happened.
At least that's one thing you have in common.
A creature that looked like a goat told me I'd wake up in a strange place, and that I'd find someone in need of my help there.
The man looks at you for a moment.
I've already made some preparations and settled in one of the tents here. I can't offer you much at the moment, though. This place is different. But you? I've seen an enormous creature out there. A golem of stone.
Golem.
The evil energy it emits is beyond anything I've ever felt. I'd say getting rid of that beast would be a good start.
Yep, I agree. So we have a new quest. Let's leave. Okay, we have a journal page and we got some character panel. Let's check first. There's a minimap on the top right here. You can actually, oh, we can zoom in or zoom in or zoom out. And okay, what's this though? Okay, we can pan out, I guess. Cool. Okay, so we have our quest here, slay the golem. Let's check the character panel. Okay, so we got our character here. And she has 100 HP, experience level, I guess, here. So we have our ultimate. Okay, difficulty, my guess is difficulty to use this class. So that means one means the weird hunter class is easy to use, and maybe the other classes, their difficulty level, if it's 3, it's medium, and 5 is probably hard or hardest. That's what I assume. Reforging, I don't know what this is. We'll find out soon, but it's interesting. That's cool. We have our passives. We know about our passives already. We got our items. So this was added after our combat, right? When we got to the village. Cool. We have 2 more healing mixtures. Our stats, we got wealth. They don't say gold, but wealth. All right. We have a weird stone. Currency earned in various places. Used to buy permanent upgrades. Oh, so I guess if you watched the Hades video, this is similar to that dark energy that we got, which increases our stats permanently, or yeah, whatever. So this will be the permanent thing for the roguelike runs. This will be the ones that we use for permanent upgrades to our character. While wealth, the basic currency is lost after each run. So yeah, so typical of roguelites, we use a certain type of currency after each run, right? So we need to no sense of saving them up. Just spend them as you see fit. Okay, we have rune stones. Cool. Oh, awesome. I wonder if similar to one of the games that I will feature next in this channel or sometime in this channel, Gorgon Quest, it also has a similar concept where you have weapons and armor, and what it does is actually either it will increase some of your stats like HP, or it will add cards to your hand. So more abilities, a bit powerful abilities than your standard cards. So we'll see how they implement. And even the rune stones, they could probably do that as well, right? Where the rune stones will buff your character up, or will just add more skill cards or ability cards, etc. to your deck. So here are our quests. I guess this is our main quest right now. We don't have anything. And our deck. So we've had an overview of our deck. Did we have any other cards that we weren't able to use? Block, stun. This one, I don't remember this. I don't remember we were able to use this. Broad reach. Ability returns to your hand. Oh, so this is an ability card. There you go. It says here there's a keyword, ability. So I assume that for exile cards, right? Exile cards, it will also show like similar here to ability here, where for example here it will show exile and then it will go to our exile pile. So this one's ability, it goes to our exile pile, but since it's ability, it returns to our hand every turn. But look at that. Next hit does 100% damage. So this applies to also our ultimate, right? So imagine that if we actually got this card and we had that 7 times multiplier, because he was very, very vulnerable, and we had our charge of our ultimate very high, that would have been a massive damage. But anyway, unfortunately we weren't able to use this, but it's okay. I'm sure we'll be able to use it soon. Cool. And now we have our journal. Oh, okay. This was the kind of like the Wikipedia that I thought it was, but I don't remember this one having tooltips before when I hovered on it, which was my complaint earlier. But now it does have tooltips. Yeah, see? I might have to review the earlier part of the video, but okay. Where's that? Oh, the enemy that we just battled isn't here. We got the NPCs here, Lost Soul and the Goat. Okay, cool. That's good to know. At least there's a tooltip now, right? Awesome. So, where's that guy? Oh. Okay. If you hear voices. Okay. Oh, so he's here now. The Lost Soul. Okay. Press F, or I guess to talk to him. There you go. Talk. So he got us healings and upgrades now. Okay, so we can actually upgrade our healing mixtures to maybe restore more hit points, right? But so this is where the permanent upgrades is important. So we will use the weird stones here. Ask to be healed, but it also costs, wow, that's 250. Oh man. I assume hopefully we'll get weird stones more often in each run or in the game. Because that's a lot. Buy plus 1 more. What? What's this? Plus 1 in stock. Buy 10. But no, buy for 10. Buy 100 for 100 health. We got 2. Okay, I hope 2 is enough for us now. Okay. Pretty expensive there, sir. Pick a quest card for your journey. Pick 1 out of 3 randomized quest cards. Oh, we have to unlock it first, and then we can buy. Cool. And talk. Who are you?
I don't remember. And I don't know what I'm doing here, or how I got here. All I know is I'm supposed to be helping you with your quest. All I know for now is that you need to find the rest of the people who are supposed to join us and help them out in their troubles. I don't know. Maybe it will come back? Maybe there's something that could trigger my memories.
Cool, so we can recruit more people for our village. Nice. And maybe also some other combatants that can accompany us on our quest, right? So that's a new quest, All the Lost Souls. Again, the voice acting is very, very awesome. Okay, let's leave. And we got a new... So this is not our quest journal. I wanted the quest journal. This one. So we have the Lost Souls as well. So we can track this. Or we can track this, I guess. Okay. Let's do this first. Okay. So I guess it's now time to go out to the wild. And we can check out what this one means. Or what this one does. Or the mechanics of this, right? So can we go out here? No. Maybe it unlocks later as we progress through the game. There's no secrets here, right? I hope that I'm missing. Like this one. No? Okay. Alright. That's also barred for now. We can't go out there, I assume. So now this is the only door open. And we go out of here. Holy crap. Oh, I see. Maybe because we don't have candle lit. A candle or our burn level is none. So let's use 1. There you go. Cool. That's a cool effect then. Alright. What's this?
Good. I caught you before you went out, all on your lonesome. Our mutual friend already told you to slay the stone golem. Perfect. The golem is just a start, though. Even if you do manage to kill it, the further you go, the more dangerous the road will become. And since we're talking roads, you're walking within the weirdness now, and it's dangerous. Take these candles, light them up, and try not to let this damned fog close around you. Got it? Oh, and before you face the golem, look around the area. There's a blacksmith nearby who might be willing to join your village. Finding people like him will be crucial for your survival. Each one will be helpful in a different way. And with that, I'm out. Good luck.
Alright, we got a new quest, the anvil. So we need to find the blacksmith. We got 3 new word candles. Good of him, thank you. Okay, here we go. There's a map right here. So I assume these red circles are enemies. So typical of these type of games. Each run we're given choices of branches where we'll want to go, but usually for most of the other games like this, when you choose this branch, this one becomes unavailable. I wonder if in this game we can actually, because it doesn't look well so far, it doesn't look like it, but we'll find out, right? If we choose this, for example, here, there's actually an exclamation point here, which means our main quest is here, or one of our quests that we're tracking. But yeah, we'll find out if these become unavailable if we go here, right? So wait, why is it here? I'm sorry, why are you here? Can I actually, where's the controls? Let's see where we can find the controls or the keys to move the minimap back up to the upper right corner. Should be either tab or M, right? So let's try M. Nope, that's not it. Tab. Oh, there you go. Cool. So we were able to move back the minimap to the upper right corner. Alright, so looks like these are a pack of enemies, and it's cool that they're actually shrouded in mist, right? So we don't immediately know what they are. Cool, that's a cool concept. And this is probably the big guy right here, the golem, one of our main objectives. And this one with the exclamation point is probably the blacksmith, right? To find the anvil is the current active quest that we need to do. And yep, so I think I'm gonna stop the video right here. We're probably at around 40+ minute mark, maybe close to an hour even. And yep, I think I've pretty much covered most of the basic stuff of this game. Definitely not all, but hopefully most of the basic stuff. And from what I've seen and what I've experienced playing this game so far, it's one of the best games that came out this year. So this definitely will be included in my rotation whenever I release my roguelike/roguelite videos once a week. And yeah, looking forward to more playthrough or more gameplay on this game. Cool, so there you go. I hope you liked this video, and if you did, appreciate if you can give it a thumbs up. And hey, this channel is all about gaming, so if that is the content you like watching, please don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. As always, stay safe, and thank you so much for watching. This is Kenra, signing off.